Hello,
Wait,
everyone.
I'm not getting the live.
Yes, yeah, now they can hear us. And we are ready to get into the most important game of the Split 1. Today we're seeing CBS versus Support Diff, the game that we've all been waiting for, and I hope that everyone is excited. I'm just gonna make sure that everyone can find the stream.
I think TheSundayCup channel, it doesn't seem to be there.
It'll be weird. So
Are you
today I'm
sure
here
it's open?
with Stewie.
Hello. How do you like make it public? Don't
There
like it.
we go.
Yes.
It's public right now.
Let me check.
Who should be able to see it? Yes. It's online.
There
Okay.
you go.
Oh, but the music is really down too. And the customs are very silent. So we're gonna shift that around a bit. Yeah, I'm fixing the music and hello everyone. Welcome to all the people in the chat. Welcome to all the players that are getting ready for the game. And welcome to Stewie, who's gonna be casting with me today. Welcome, Stewie. How are you? You are muted.
I'm good.
There you are.
I am not muted.
It's fine.
A lot of people are saying you're very quiet. That
I am
we
very
can't
quiet.
hear,
Well, we can
no one
fix
can hear
that
you.
easily. There we go. I think that should be better. And yeah, CBS versus Support Diff. Finally, we see them match up against each other. The two titans of the Sunday Cup. And who do you think is gonna take it today?
I can't be biased, but I think CBS are gonna take it.
CBS is
I
gonna
hope.
take
I
it.
hope it's going. Yeah, I hope it's going to be 3 games though, so it's at least interesting. But I think CBS has it. But Support Diff can pull a good game too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really fair matchup. I hope. We do have, sadly, the fact that the top laner for Support Diff won't be here. Neither will the team captain and support be in this game for Support Diff. So they're kind of playing with 2 new players. Hopefully we can see them play as much as yeah. Is this better? Hello?
I can tell you.
No. Okay. What is this?
Only friends flee.
I can tell that, bruh.
Hello. Test. Yeah. Okay, so we're jumping straight into picks and bans, and of course I did not change the overlay on the picks and bans because I didn't know what to do. We're gonna have to do it like this. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna change it. Stewie, what do you think about these first picks that you want to see?
Oh, and already a dodge.
A dodge?
Some issues on CBS side.
Apparently there's some technical
Client
issues.
request.
Yes. So, well, I'll try to see if... yeah, I have no idea where to find the thing, where to change all the shizzle. So yeah, we're gonna have some more time to talk about the teams, and like I mentioned, 2 players are not gonna be here for the side of support diff. And before we get into pick and bans, like we now have a bit of time, Stewie, tell us about what you have seen throughout the scouting for both teams.
Well, I feel like this match is going to be based on around bot lane, I think, because the support diff really love to play around bot lane, around Gruppe.
Mm-hmm.
I have played against both these teams, and they're actually deadly. I can't. Oh, we're getting back into draft. I hope I don't see the same ban.
Yeah, we're seeing Cassandra immediately taken off the board. And the Seraphine. Seraphine is a picture that has been taken by the side of CBS a lot of times, many times. They like to play this champion, and now they also ban the Veigar. They're really targeting Lipsycat here.
I'll be fuddling.
Yeah, they're taking out some of his favorite champions.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
Yeah, and who do you think he can play? What will we see instead of Veigar and Seraphine?
Honestly, I have no clue. Lipsycat is something that can pull off anything, I feel like.
Ooh,
Exactly.
that's immediately Viego lock-in, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that's gonna be the jungler, I suppose. I do know that Lipsycat likes to play Viego as well. Actually, a lot of CBS members.
We see like Saya pick. I'm sorry. I actually stick.
Who do you want Saya to be paired with in the bot lane?
Of course, Rakan, of course, but I don't think it's going to be. Oh, it is going to be Rakan.
It is gonna be Zaya Rakan. It's a really strong dual bot lane, and we're just a few picks away to see how this will impact the last title decider, honestly, because yeah, as we mentioned before, CBS and Support Div both have 0 games lost, and there's a high chance that this game is gonna be the decider for who will take away the victory. Because if both teams win their next game as well, then yeah, it's the team that wins here that's gonna take it away. And we see Ezreal Yumi, the new Yumi. I have not really caught up on what Yumi does, the new Yumi. Do you have a clue what she does?
Yeah, like basically her abilities are semi-changed. Her ulti doesn't root people anymore. Her ulti just doesn't root anymore. But I feel like it still was like such a buff, because people are playing Yumi a lot more now. But I don't know about the Yumi Ezreal pair though.
Well, Yumi Ezreal has been a really strong pick in the past before the Yumi changes. I do know
Really?
it's like something with friendship points and like getting a best
Okay,
friend.
see if I care.
That's something. Yeah, I should look it up maybe. But yeah, Israel Yumi has been one of the staples since the champion has been released, because Israel is really safe to play on his own, and even when they engage on you, you have so much escape tools, so it's less easy to get focused down, which tends
Let
to
me
happen
add
when Rakan Zaya playing against the one champion in the lane, because that's basically what it is when you have a Yumi in the lane. And we've continued with some bans. Vex, Yone taking off, Jax as well. And what do you think about the Lee Sin pick?
I love Lee Sin. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But about the supportive band, I can see them focusing Lipsy Cat. Because Lipsy Cat also plays a lot of, like, not a lot of, but I have seen him play Vex. I'm actually really surprised what he's going to play now. I'd say maybe maybe Akali, maybe Sandra, I don't know.
Yeah.
Aaliyah.
What do you want her to see? What do you want to see?
I want to see some AP here because it doesn't seem like they have a lot of AP right now.
Yeah, and with the Ari lock-in, it suggests to me that CBS is looking to go all in, dive into their backline, try to just shut down the comp of support of CBS. And there's the Lissandra that you talked about. Yeah, great prediction, but this is a good pick against the Ari. It is a mage that really can slow down what Ari tries to do, although Ari is supposed to be pretty safe. The pick potential from support diff is huge though. If you step out a bit wrong, you can get blown up in an instant. And that's what the Shen pick makes so good use of. It will try to stop support diff from actually getting these champions fought out. And
What
do you think of
Shen is going? I feel like Shen is going to win this matchup. Yeah, like if Shen plays correctly, Mordekaiser is useless against Shen, and I think Shen is going to have more impact on this game because they actually want to like go for dives or focus one champion, and Shen's ultimate is going to be really helpful this game.
Yeah, if Mordekaiser does get the Yumi or does get the Ezreal separated from Yumi, that will make every champion in CBS's comp vulnerable. And again, it's really this pick style that support diff tries to go for. And if I'm not mistaken, CBS has not lost a single game. Support diff did drop a game or two during the
They have
split
dropped a
so
few
far.
games, yeah.
But CBS is trying to end the split without any loss, and support diff is here to try to rub some mess up the plans, as they say. I was gonna say rub some salt in the wound, but luckily both teams are still happy and ready to play. How do you think this will pan out? Who do you give the advantage to?
For early game, it has to be supportive. They just have, like, they want prior early game. They want to fight a lot. But with the Viego pick and Lissandra and Ezra, I think CBS just wants to scale this game. Talking about the Mordekaiser pick, if I'm not mistaken, if Yumi is on the champion that Mordekaiser route, Yumi gets knocked off, right?
Yes, exactly.
That can be a huge difference in team fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because then Yumi is very vulnerable then. They can one shot her.
Yeah, that's gonna be something that we're looking forward to. to see how that pans out. But so if I understood correctly, it's gonna be support diff trying to force the win with a lot of early advantage and a lot of early fighting, and then if CBS gets to late game, they get to scale, they get to just chill and farm. In the end, CBS should win out. Right?
Yeah, because Viego combo with Yume is going to be deadly. If Viego gets a reset, that's basically fight over right there. But you never know, because yeah, this is going to be a fun matchup. I can't wait to hop in.
Both teams have shown how strong they are, that they can win from all teams. So it's gonna be a lovely matchup, and I hope both teams are ready. I hope both teams are excited as we are, and yeah, in a few more seconds we will finally be able to see where this is gonna end up in. Oh, I'm a bit too soon with the switching of. Yeah, now we go there. Dark.
I hope there is some level 1 action, maybe an evade or risky play from the party. Who were the fill players?
The fill players are the support in Spun and Pilgrim in top lane, but Pilgrim has played before. And what time are you on?
I'm still in the lobby stream.
If you do the time control till the
Oh
end,
yeah, I'm here.
because we're in at 17 seconds and we're off. Getting started, and immediately we just see all teams fan out throughout the entire map. Mordekaiser will just defend the red buff, and at 3 seconds in rush, Israel.
Yeah, doesn't seem like there will be an invade.
Something is off with the HUD though. With the king. Let me just see.
I'm stuck. I'm having some problems.
What problems do you have?
I'm at 0 seconds. Like I'm not in the. I'm here, but nothing's happening. I'm following the YouTube right now, but I.
There we go. Is it black? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Just go over the time control. So you take the time control and you just move it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And we're at 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Yes, now it's good. Yep.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
we see both sides starting on top side.
So yeah, this is gonna be a long way until we see some action, I guess. Unless people are gonna get crazy. But, gonna be depending on who gets level 2 first here. We do see support this.
Oh, I'll then engage. Missed the kill though. E. Sorry.
No worries. Supportive is getting the push in the bot lane.
And we are seeing Mordekaiser are the first to recall.
Already
Yeah.
have the recall. And use
And-
Engineer.
Yeah, that's the turn into Mordekaiser matchup I was talking about.
Bot lane is
At the moment-
the level 2 advantage that they got, and yeah, just keeping their distance. Diego is on the top side, but so is Lee Sin. They go a bit faster with his gear. We're gonna see what Lee Sin does. He is looking to get to the top lane, and now we might see some action. Diego is there as well.
They're staying action on bot as well. Oh,
You
engage from the finish.
right there to catch up.
That was just back out.
Poking down this Xayah is so much.
I think she will be forced to recall now. But she will lose her a lot because the wave is very huge. We're seeing some action in Fleeting Jungle.
Lee Sin did get his perks off without Shen interacting with them, but they are looking for something. Luckily, there's nothing there to be taken. Lee Sin gets the earlier recall off, and Ezreal keeps on poking. This is playing a dangerous game. But now they can just get in, but a nice shield for Ezreal. And a bit re-engaged by Rakan, but Xayah cannot follow up. It is enough to keep them away to safely farm in their turn.
Listen is around bot lane, maybe he'll look for a gang. Playing out vision.
Diego is here as well for the counter gank. There is vision for Diego, so he knows Lee Sin is here.
Yeah, it looks like support the bot lane will be back.
Yes. And Lee Sin did secure the Scuttle Crab as well, so that's 1-on-1 for each team. Lissindra just shoving in the wave. She is farming like a goddess.
Yeah, that's what we like to say from her today. We can 5 bans on him, but he can stay up front.
It's very true. Does miss 2 minions now, we might have caster cursed him. And he is also using a lot of mana to keep this shove going. So he will go back. Yeah. That's exactly what he's doing now. Ooh, nice dodge by Ezreal.
Oh yeah.
Xayah almost got rooted up by the pullback of the feathers, but it didn't quite happen. And now the poke again is just relentless from the side of CBS. And
Yeah, I mean,
Sportive wants to push this wave underneath turn because I don't think they know where Diego is. So this is
meanwhile,
a bit
top 10 is doing the same thing. I don't think he's going to be able to learn a lot of this, so. Both junglers are around, but again, they go spotting mid though.
Sin finds Shen.
1, 2, so.
They still don't know where Diego is, so they can't really fight Lissindra underneath the turret pushing. And Ezreal playing far up again, but he can because
It looks like Viego is starting Drake. he'll be untested, but I don't think he's going to make it in time.
No, I don't think Lee Sin is gonna be able to do anything about it. So yeah, that's gonna be the first break for the side of CBS. And now we see a great engaged guy, the Grand National.
But the Ezreal turns! This was well played by Ezreal, running on fire. Now what? Different jungle.
Rakan trying to engage, but Vexaya can go anywhere and she's just dead.
Yeah, fire. First blood by Yume. And being back lane.
That's a giant wave for Mordekaiser to pick up. So Stewie, 10 minutes have 8 minutes have passed. We saw the first Drake. What do you think this beginning of this match?
It looks like a clear priority for CBS. Even though they're supposed to be like the late game come, we see Ezreal having a gold lead. The Suns are having a little gold lead. Like basically every game is every lane is winning. Top is even, that's the lane. But that's just Shen roamed.
Yeah, Shen had a great ultimate. And
yeah, I feel like Shen also played Viego, and after that even got first blood. So a great roam.
And was definitely worth it because the gold isn't that big of difference. So Mordekaiser keeps on shoving though. Viego is around. Might
So
be
it's
spotted.
right.
And yeah, we're just chilling, farming. So, what do you want to see now?
I feel like I want to see the fight around Herald, because I feel like CBS wants to focus on objectives, because they are scaling.
Which they are doing now. Viego is in the boat waiting for Mordekaiser to maybe move.
Yeah, but
This vision that they didn't hear.
they don't even spot it, I think. Yes, they didn't spot it. I used the plant, but they didn't spot the north.
And now Lee Sin is here. He is posting to start at the Herald, but the blue buff has been given over to the Syndra.
Starting that, and Viego doesn't pick.
Or
Viego to go
Viego
for the
decides to go for Mordekaiser indeed.
time machine.
But diving
Okay,
Mordekaiser
fine. Mordekaiser go.
if Mordekaiser gets his kill, then yeah, then it's a great chance that he can just 1v2 the Viego, and Viego is still trying. A nice flash doing secure the kill.
Yeah, and the bot action too. Ezreal.
And then here you can see the new Yumi change.
CBS running greatly, and Herald top. That was a lot of action for one fight. I feel like both teams responded very well.
Yeah, we immediately see the Herald drop in top lane.
Secured the first tower.
First tower indeed. Lots of gold into this Mordekaiser, which now he is super mega fed. So yeah, it's true that first roam by Shen was really great, but if Viego ganking a Mordekaiser, that just seems weird to me. Since
I feel like there was an animation cancel. Because I thought he pressed ulti, but like he didn't ult anyone.
Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did that, but in spectator mode you can see he ulted the Shen.
Yeah, but like both of them are attacking Mordekaiser. I thought so too, but yes. I saw Viego and Shen attacking him.
Yeah, until he casted his ultimate on Shen, but he definitely ulted Shen.
That was weird.
Yeah, because his ult is in cooldown. But
oh,
that's
really?
Because that's because we're on the spectator, so we see it different.
Anyway,
it's
so that's
sometimes
really
hard to spot indeed. That's true.
Yeah. seems like support just want to play around this Drake, because Mordekaiser does have a very huge lead top, and he wants to play around Drake.
Yeah, and he might. Ooh. The Lysandra was backing on Vision. Now everyone is kind of spotted, and
Just does have ulti.
fighting. It is 5 people of supportive and Shannon is saying that he does have ultimate, so he can join the fight if needed, but no. They will just secure the Drake and get out. And yeah, that's a really good turnaround from what we saw in the scene in the early stages of the game. But look at the form.
So
of
Mordekaiser did a very good job.
Yeah, it was really well played. A bit of a disrespect towards the top laner as well by CBS. Diego gets spotted now while he's trying to run in the top lane, but again, Mordekaiser is fighting Shen.
But it's a 2v2, which is also there. Yeah, that's an ulti.
Great ultimate.
Wait, no.
Shen ult does not get interrupted, but they do get the first kill
That's
and
it.
the second.
No, they don't. Oh, shit. Jesus, that was such a turnaround.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice played by support there. The lead and save, yeah, that was wow. But they disrespecting the Mordekaiser again. I don't think they will do that again. Mordekaiser is on 3 kills already.
By the way, sorry for not checking the chat, but yeah, thanks the Emperor for pointing out the game sound is a bit too high, and we will work on the fix right away. It will just be like, and yeah, keep us up to date if it's better, if it's worse, too loud, too quiet. Thanks for the feedback. And it is true that the new Yumi set looks really strong, especially given the fact that she can now aim her ultimate wherever she wants. So yeah, thanks for the feedback. And getting back to where we are now, game-wise, Tear of the Goddess on Israel, apparently.
I do have to say, in the top fight, I noticed again, I saw the ult animation, but the second Mordekaiser ulted, it seemed like he wasn't in the ult. Am I going crazy? Because I saw Mordekaiser ult, and the second like, oh, what engaged by ODC.
But she does.
But she doesn't hit. And Viego responded. It's from Mordekaiser. TP from Shen! What is going on? Ezreal got two. Mordekaiser got the kill on Viego. Oh my god, it's for this domination. It's actually for this domination. Do they get the third kill on 10?
They do! And that's...
They secured kills on Mordekaiser. And Lysandra is here too. I feel like it's going to be a dive.
They are looking like they want to dive, but there's no mana on Rakan. There's almost no health.
Yeah, but it's back up.
Most players of CBS and everyone is just gonna back off. And
What a fight! Support if he's just playing so aggressive, like we wanted them to.
yeah, that was really unexpected. But the fight did start off a bit rough. They did catch out to Yumi, but she survived for so long, even though she got CC chained. And there we see Ezreal just
Oh my god!
Saya. What?
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
We are seeing that the Ezreal is going to be a pain in their ass, but I feel like I would love a quicksilver item from Ezreal, just in case for the Mordekaiser, because he's bad. And he's suffering now.
Speaking of, he does have
He's looking.
Mordekaiser.
He's at first as well. Yep. And Yumi gets knocked off. Yeah. It seems like, yeah, Ezreal's dead.
Yeah, it's weird that Yumi stayed for
Viego is going to try to respond, but Ethan is there as well.
Done now. Missing his
I feel like it's going to be another. Nah, it won't. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good to buy Quicksilver for Ezra here. Because
Yeah, seems like a smart choice indeed.
They are going to get Herald off of this as well.
Yeah, and this Mordecai is just such a menace at the moment. He's so strong. And one thing I do want to talk about is Prupper. He's been called out a lot this game. He's not on his strongest today.
I feel like the game is about mentality as well. So they want to, yeah, they just want to focus. I think on guy, so his mentality is bad, and that brings the whole team down, in my perspective. But
I don't think his mental will never be down. Or
that's true. Yeah, that's true about Sprupa, but Sprupa is a very good carry, so they're not giving him anything. They don't give him any.
Yeah, but also like that's the only member that CBS can focus on, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah, yeah. Okay, it's indeed still. I'm just gonna.
They starting Drake, but Mordecai is trying to. Yeah, Mordecai is so awesome. And now they're in the fight. I think Alessandro doing a lot of damage right now. So it's supportive domination from the third. Great. So Mordecai he follows the fight. And 15 turns. It's impossible for CBS. Going to secure second break. Oh, yeah, that was a very good fight by Border. Again, catching them off. Listening, going for the Ezreal. Ezreal is falling back, but I think Ezreal great a bit. Play ulti? Yeah, and it's another kill. First kill for Rupe. Let's hope that gets him back in the game.
Yeah, and I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fix the audio a bit better, and I missed something. What did I miss?
Oh, that was such a good team fight by Supportive again. It was quite and they're starting Baron right now. Supportive have no vision on it.
Do they know?
Yumi is going to go forward, but I think it's free Baron for Supportive.
Yeah, they sent us here, but the Baron's already gone, and now they are trying to...
Good Baron.
Wow, this
talking
is
about what you missed.
really dominating start to this game, to this series by Supportive. They are really strong in this game.
Talking about what you missed. Very good Drake fight for Supportive. Mordecai, like, CBS started with 3-man Drake, and Mordecai just 1v3. Like, he didn't die, and then his team joined, and it was a domination. This game is actually domination from Supportive.
Yeah, and it was also the last pick, the final pick that ended the pick and ban phase, and we can see how strong it is. Like we said in pick and ban, you just take away the person that enemy was sitting on, and just try to delete them, and then you're so much stronger in the team fight. And apparently, it's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, exactly. Very good draft from Supportive, I have to say.
Back from the
flash as a flash.
Is underneath the turns. What is in the middle of the team now?
Maybe
And Red can carve out the shutdown, goes over to
yeah,
Israel.
what's the bounty? what a mistake by support. They got cocky, and now mistake. Unlucky.
There's a nice flash comb by the Shen that is saving the turn and
Oh, the don't get that.
there we go. Keeping
Daniel, oh my god. Yeah.
Ezreal being on his own against 3 people with a Yumi on his back.
Can this be a penta? This can be a penta for Krupa.
Oh really? Did he get a triple?
Yeah, really.
But he is taking a lot of damage and now the ultimate just misses.
What a dodge, what a dodge.
And wow, another great fight. We started off by supportive being a bit too overextended in the bot lane, trying to kick the Ezreal into their team. Mordekaiser ulting him, and then that meant ultimately Mordekaiser's doom because CBS was so quick to respond. But then the team fight kept on going, and they even tried to dive support diff underneath their turret, and that was the nail in the coffin for the team fight on the side of CBS. Although I do have to say this Ezreal is looking super strong. His poke is incredible, and with the Yumi attached, he seems to not be able to die.
Yeah, that fight was very, very not one-sided. It was like support first support diff got cocky by Mordekaiser just going 1v5, and then CBS wanted to dive support diff, but Sprupa just took care of business. And yeah, we like to see Sprupa getting back in the game. He was 0-4, we were crossed out in him, and now he's back.
Yeah, and he even has a bounty now.
Yeah.
The thing we do have to note is that the Ezreal did get a huge shutdown from Mordekaiser. Killing Mordekaiser with the Ezreal made him have now...
Looking for a Drake fight.
Yeah.
For the front it's a Drake, but CBS doesn't have gifts away. Actually very smart to just stay engaged on him. Yeah, we see all the team secured the Drake. And now it was a fight. Mordekaiser is 1v5ing their backline. Get the Shen, get the vehicle, and support is actually dominating this game. Ezreal can't do anything.
Kick from Lee Sin.
Yeah, Ezreal is dead. So is Yumi. Yeah. Oh, it's not Ace. They finished the job. Ace, and I feel like they're gonna try to end the game.
They might just end the game indeed. I do think, Stu, you are a bit behind. I don't
think in behind. Yeah. What time are you?
20, 21, 22, 23.
Oh. Hey, I'm good. I'm 25, 26 right now. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Ah!
The ult was indeed a bit maybe late, like the Emperor shared with us, and yeah, it was a really good team fight, won by supportive. It was a bit questionable to me that Flipper already ulted in the beginning of the fight, but then we saw this great engage combo from the Rakan, and I think it was the Lee Sin that also went in. And
we saw Lee Sin knock back Ezreal. Sorry. We saw Lee Sin knock back Ezreal into the fight.
That was also a great insect by him. And that's what Lee Sin is. Well, that's why you pick a Lee Sin, and apparently he's really good on this pick. He's 7, 0, and 9. Not the only member that didn't die yet. So this is great domination, and this might be the first game that support that CBS loses.
They are just taking Shen with you.
Running him down.
Yeah.
And a great Q.
Yeah, secure the kill.
talking about Legion, he does have 500 hit points, I mean, he is throwing fast. Yeah,
Second Baron now.
it looks like a very fast Baron. Like, CBS have no vision on it again. Yeah, they won't even try to get it.
Approach. Shenmue
Yeah.
down. No one being around, but even if they do, supportive have so much engaged, they can just snap, turn on you, and you'll be dead before you know it.
Yeah, so support dish is gonna try to push in top, maybe get second inhibitor. Meanwhile, TheSundayCup is pushing bot. I really think he should help. But yeah, he is backing now. Support dish secured the tower. Nothing really is happening.
But
Every-
there's no wave clear, there's no way that CBS can approach this wave, and as long as supportive just keeps everyone at bay and stacks together, Khan being a bit playing up in their
Ezreal's
face.
Q is very good. I think, but like, Farah.
It's good for long range poke, but it's not the greatest wave clear tool unless you buy something like a Tiamat, and especially against Baron powered minions, it's gonna be really difficult to ever siege or even fight against a siege. You need your ultimate, you need so much, and the Lysindra has a lot of good wave clear, but she is not the longest of ranged champions. She does have a lot of safety, but
Yeah, we see Akri pushing on bot side, while other members of the project trying to push up.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
just-
we haven't really talked about it, but yeah, she's been just doing her job, not dying, 7 assists as well.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of roams, which were helpful like for Drake, for etc. Sakura is playing very good.
Yeah, and yeah, indeed, like the Emperor said, they didn't even reset before they went to the soul, they just took it as an exit objective. So now, trying to finish
Sorry,
it
no,
off.
so yeah.
But with Mordecai putting pressure on the top side, yeah, this game actually almost seems over.
It's
I
it's
do
a
have to
13k
say-
gold lead. 13k gold lead. No, 12. My mathematics isn't good.
Okay, no,
Mordecai should maybe cut off. He's gonna ult Ezreal. Ezreal still doesn't have. Oh, he used the quick over. I think they get Mordecai here.
they might. Oh, sorry. For
Yeah,
that.
that's Mordecai is cocky. But on the other side, the Mordecai is just getting another inhibitor on bot side.
And
So they
these
try.
guys are being really strong. And that's just 3 in hits, and will they use it to reset or
Has been destroyed.
exactly?
Yeah,
It just
I do have to say, I'm very proud of the top laner and support. I mean, I'm the top laner and support. They filled in and they're not playing like pros. Actually carrying the game, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's actually also the player that they're missing, because Tika Masala, if he would have been able to play today, I'm sure that he would have gotten the MVP of the split almost, because he's been carrying a lot of games for support. But as you can see now, it's rightful that they're in first place,
Yeah.
given the fact that they're putting on a great performance against CBS. And yeah, okay, so as it looks like this game is just waiting to be over, what do you want to see CBS change to get back into the series and get back from their very first loss in this, what looks like the very first loss, because it's not over yet, of course,
Yeah.
in the split?
I would say they have like 10 minutes of break. I want them to improve their draft.
And what would
Like,
you improve? What would you change?
I'd go for not as much reliant on late game, because we saw bot lane and mid lane laning phase very good. Like, I'd say bot lane was even winning at some point, but jungle and top went for not necessary fights from top laners. Like, Mordekaiser is broken and you don't want to fight him in early phase. So they just messed up and Mordekaiser carried the game. I feel like
Ban him instead of TheSundayCup, for example.
I say maybe oh wait, we are seeing a good fight here.
Nice, Lissandra ult, but this is gonna be enough because he's now in Guardian Angel. He does get out and he's back in to secure a lot of damage, but it's not enough with his ultimate. He gets secured. And yeah, a bit more farming. That was a bit too over aggressive. And we even see supportive go back towards the Baron, and it's another potentially uncontested Baron, although they don't have these sins. So if the CBS gets to come close, they might even.
Yeah. We see Ken moving in for vision, and Tigo is gonna play too. Baron needs that one. Oh!
Baron
Nah,
is
they
secured.
secured. Yes, secured.
But
they're
do
going
see
to
a
look for another
Fire
fight.
being zoned off. Israel
Yeah.
trying to secure him. Nice dodging, but it's not enough. And they get her
Yeah,
come. So that's two Barons off of support div, and is it gonna be enough to hold on to their base a bit more, because their base is in shambles at the moment. Lissandra is trying to do her best to clear the way.
It's their third Baron actually. It's their third Baron.
Yes, this is indeed the third Baron of the game.
Yeah.
And
Second.
no, it's second. I was talking about Baron Bars of Champions because
What? The minions! Wait, do we split it? 2 towers? Wow. Hey, yeah, actually lack a wave of civilians.
yeah, it's like I said,
They found that.
who's gonna do the wave? Maybe that's what I want to see in the next game, a bit more wave clear. Because they have a Baron buff now, and actually they just all they have to do is walk these giant mini waves into the base, and I don't know if
Yeah,
CBS can
I
just,
don't think I can.
you see a fight.
Yeah, oh, Diego can. Yeah, there you go. Diego gets after.
Yeah, but Shen ulted and
And
got
just then
deleted
first,
by
Aya is doing so much damage right now. Yeah, but then.
that is
Yeah.
it! CBS lose their very first game, or support div takes the very first game off of CBS, and with that they are up 1-0, and this makes for a great first game. We will take a 5-minute break, and we will be right back with game number 2. Try something?
Oh my god.
Am I?
Yeah, your voice changed so quickly, man. From a streamer to Robin.
Okay. So apparently now we're. And we are back. We're gonna go head up to the lineups. I'm gonna go check if they changed things.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah, I don't think teams are gonna switch around. Looks like we're gonna have the same setup again. And what a game we just saw. Wow. What was your analysis?
Wow. Yeah, same roles. Yeah, the game.
I feel like CBS didn't play like they should have played. They should have played like passively, not forced to fight, silly fight that is with Mordekaiser. So yeah, I would like CBS to draft like more early.
Mhm.
So they have impact because yeah,
That
I
was
would
what
like-
they were lacking in.
I would like Mordekaiser ban because we can see that Tilden can just carry on him. Because he did have a huge impact on Drake, on objectives. Like level 10, he was already on mid lane, and yeah, there was huge impact.
Yeah, exactly. The Mordekaiser was a big pick for them, so I don't expect CBS to let them take it again. It does look like
Are we ready?
we are ready. I don't know if CBS is ready, and yeah, everyone is ready for game number 2, and we are into picks and bans.
€50, they ban Seraphine again.
That's a bet I'm not willing to take, but we do see it taken away already.
Only
That was a nice prediction.
Oh, they still like the Santa, man.
Your commands tire me.
Yeah. I'm gonna just check if everything is alright.
can't take me for long.
I feel like. Oh, sorry.
No?
I feel like the project is going to not change anything. Oh, they banned away.
I return to
Ooh,
my
that
bed.
is a switch up. I do think this Yumi was a bit of a menace to deal with. And the Lee Sin now. No Lee Sin is gonna be
Yeah,
played.
Lee Sin did have a huge impact. Lee Sin did have a huge impact.
He did, and it's gonna be interesting to see what else.
I feel like. Oh, sorry. I wanted to say it's gonna be exciting, man.
I wanted to predict it, but I don't think it's gonna be Rakan now. I think they're gonna switch things up. There's
Oh,
also a possibility that they take Rakan away.
And
Oh,
that looks
oh,
like.
oh.
We don't talk about topics. Don't talk about topics.
Oh, it's big!
Yes, but it is CBS. So, honestly, knowing CBS, this is probably not gonna be a top Ornn. They can still flex it if the draft demands it, but we have seen CBS play this Ornn in the jungle quite a few times, and it has been proven to be a really strong pick.
Really?
Now, taking away the Ahri as well, yeah, really. It's actually since game 1 that they've been playing Ornn in the jungle. It is a staple pick for Insanity Wolf, and together with this Ahri pick, they are changing things up.
Yeah, we can say that.
But
But
Ornn
no,
is
that's-
still a pick for the late game, though.
Yeah, oh, it's a Rakan again. What a Fiora. Oh, Fiora.
This might bite them in the ass, because I think they pick Fiora because
I think it's on.
it's gonna be Ornn, but yeah, this is a blind Fiora, honestly, because of the flexibility. They might still decide to play Ornn in the top lane first, but
What we can go top as well? And jungle? It's actually confusing.
Your head starts to hurt from seeing it.
But I love CBS changing it up.
Yeah, and also that's kind of something that I always enjoyed watching CBS games,
No
watching
cure
the
for
drafts,
fools.
never knowing what is gonna be go where, and it is a Warwick lock-in, so
Fine. I don't need more
Phew.
enemies.
Warwick in probably the jungle, but you never know with them.
I'm sorry, but he locked on in like a bit while ago. Are you behind, Thor?
Oh no, I'm just talking about it now.
Oh, I'm sorry. But a Yasuo ban, which is targeting for Lipsy. Maybe.
Who questions my ability?
No, it's for
I
Rick
recommend
Lenshi.
skipping.
Rick Lenshi, the
Oh, yeah.
person
Ah.
that from the beginning has played some Yasuo, and actually his very first Yasuo game, I'm just gonna give you some insight, was he got stumped in the mid lane. I don't remember against who it was, but ever since then his Yasuo kept on being banned, but maybe it was always to protect Rick Lenshi. I'm sorry to do you like that, man, but yeah.
Oh, we love a trash pick. Trash pick can influence the game very much. And I think CBS needs that right now.
And Thresh is also has been changed a bit. If you
Yeah.
don't max your Q, every time you hit it, it gets 3 seconds cooldown reduction. So late game, or as soon as you max it, you have Lantern every 2 seconds. Not Lantern. Or Lasso. Your Q.
Oh, Lasso too. Yeah, but we do love Trash in the Sunday Cup. A lot of support in her playing it, which I love to see.
With
We
this
are
Sejuani, the entire comp of supportive has been locked in, and
yeah,
it looks like they are also
changing
looking
top.
to play for late game team fighting. And if last game was any indication of the team fights, they are really good at it.
I actually won't say they're playing. Nah, they're playing for late and for early because Fiora band. Like Fiora pick is a very good split champion, and Fiora I think wants to 1v1, not 5v5.
Yeah, and then with this lock-in, we're gonna see the Fiora in the top lane trying to split push probably, or that is at least what she's known for so much. But with the Kaisa Yasuo, Kaisa on the Yasuo on Kaisa, Kaisa on Yasuo,
And
whatever. The it is gonna be.
on jungle,
It is
Yes,
on jungle.
they go by order. They go by order.
On jungle,
Ah.
Warwick top lane. Is Warwick a counter to Fiora?
Yes, she is. Because I have experienced that matchup myself. Hated it and loved it. I played Warwick into Fiora. It's very good. I'd say Warwick is gonna have a very good early game.
Yeah, you want to punish this Warwick in the early game.
Yeah.
I think. I do want to see Sejuani pathing up top. We saw last game that Xayah Rakan can always be a menace in the late game. And maybe with this Thresh Kaisa uh, being picked up, it's gonna be playing around bot lane for the Ornn, and team fights are gonna be so messy.
Yeah, but I'd say last game Saya popped off only because her team delivered her some kills. I'd say otherwise Saya was not that strong at the start.
Yeah,
So
so that's why I want to see the Ornn play around the bot lane and try to get the bot lane ahead. But for the side of supportive, I am assuming that Sejuani is gonna look to get this Fiora ahead, get an advantage in the top lane, so that they will always have this point of pressure. Because late game, I don't think Warwick nor Ornn can really deal with the Fiora. And if the Fiora is good, it's gonna be a strong point of pressure for them.
I hope it's gonna take this game. I'm not being biased. I really want the third game. Like
Yeah, me too, man.
that's gonna decide the whole tournament. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing.
And I already love the fact that that we saw first almost I'd say upset since CBS has shown extreme dominance and supportive. Although they did win every single series, they weren't always as dominant. So it might have been a bit of a draft diff last game, and I do think
Yeah.
they turned it around this game, CBS. So let's see what they're gonna do with it.
I'm gonna predict an invade from CBS because with the duration, I'm gonna predict an invade. I think CBS has a very good early game, better early game than Support Def.
And while we are getting ready to get into game, I want to thank everyone that's watching. I want to thank everyone that's been a part of the Sunday Cup so far. And don't forget to like and subscribe to support our league, our community a bit. That would be greatly appreciated.
We have to get 100,000 subscribers, man.
Yeah,
Silver
easy,
play
easy.
button.
And yeah, we're getting into the loading screen. There does seem to be. Oh, and we're off. I'm in game. Are you as well?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm still not. That's
Okay.
weird.
Let me know when you're loaded in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be our Estonia internet.
Okay, relax. I'm in.
Welcome
You're in?
to
Okay,
Summoner's
well, I'm at
Rift.
28, 29,
Yeah.
30, and
Wait, now?
30 seconds until
36,
minions
37,
spawn.
Yeah,
38.
very even.
Perfect. So, you can talk a bit about what we're seeing here.
We are seeing both botlaners in the bushes. Maybe they wanna fight each other. Meanwhile, everyone else is just
It looks like a very defensive setup, and yeah, like I kind of predicted, we see Sejuani starting in the bot lane at her blue, at her red side, because she wants to influence the top lane, and the opposite goes for the Ornn. We do see Warwick with barrier, and I don't know if you're familiar with the Warwick top. If so, you can maybe explain it to us. Otherwise,
Oh, okay, I'm a top laner. Yeah, I have played myself Warwick top laner. I have played Warwick into PR. I'd say it's a very good champion into PR because Warwick's healing is just insane, and him going barrier, it's going to be very easy for Warwick to snowball.
we see
Less,
first trade.
yeah, already. Warwick doesn't care.
Nice barrier, and it's a first blood
It's a
for
first blood.
Warwick. Yeah, we saw the insane damage, but then we saw the barrier coming out, and why this barrier is so important is because it's not heal that you get, it's not health, so you keep your nice engage, flash away from the Q from the trash, but the Xayah still goes on to the Kaisa, and a lot is going on in top and bot lane. Fiora did TP back, and we're gonna quickly schlep this around. And even more action, and with the Q, they did cancel the Rakan. It's a great counter.
Yeah, Warwick. Let's talk about more about Warwick. Yeah, that's. Oh, we're seeing.
You see a nice gank by the Sejuani. Is it gonna be enough to get the kill? A nice healing, but it's almost enough to get the counter kill. But last minute, nice charm by Ari. Last minute, he did secure the kill.
Yeah, we see the insane healing from Warwick, I just have to say. And he already has one pick? One pick, and yeah.
Yeah.
But the lethal on Warwick is also very good because you can just win very easily.
Looking for a gank in the bot lane. It's nice for them stay. They do get the shutdown, the kill onto Thresh, but now the counter kill on Xayah. The kill goes over to Thresh though, and we see Xayah picking up the kill onto the Rakan. That's 2 kills for 1. And again we're seeing the Fiora fight the Warwick, but can he really fight this? No! A nice Q. Sejuani is in the lane. Is it gonna be enough? Yeah, there's so many minions, but insane! What HP and she just gets the kill! Warwick is an insane pick for the champion, and we see such a turnaround from last game.
Oh my lord! What have I just seen? There goes the Warwick gameplay, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I do have to say that was a very good E from Warwick, because Fiora was probably waiting for him to hold it in longer so he can W, but Warwick did it very fast. That's a very good play by Warwick. And he did kill from minions, because he kills from minions
We
mob.
see a gank by Horn. Now Rakan tried to re-engage, and now with a nice great entrance he does, but Thresh just gets blown up, but Rakan still might be caught out. No, he just flashes out, and now Ornn is in danger. They do chase him. Sejuani with a nice dash onto him. Now the Rakan with a great entrance, and that's another kill secured by Xayah, which is very different from what we expected, because we do see Sejuani in the top lane a lot, but yeah, top lane seems to go into favor of CBS. This Fiora can't do anything.
So insane. But I do like to say, CBS are playing very good now on top side. It was very reversed, the game reversed. We're seeing Warwick chase Fiora. No, we don't. Yeah, they reversed, because first game top was kinda doing better for support diff. Now it's bot better doing for support diff. And we know Cooper can carry very, very hardly if he just gets the lead.
Yeah, but this Fiora is gonna be so useless. She can't ever walk up to the wave. She can't. She lost so many minions. Luckily, Tux is there to pick it up, but with the latest patch notes, with the latest patch, it is changed. So junglers get 75% of the healing, I guess. And now we see CBS starting Baron, Jade. Gets taken out. Great entrance to counter. And he does use the leap out of safe, but Kai'Sa kept on just trying to fight. Nice hook by the Thresh, and it's even she backed. Kai'Sa backed at a certain point. Now 3 men on top, he just gets the lead, and that's how he countered the Warwick in top lane. Wow, that was a lot. What did
That
we
was
see?
a turn of events. We see
Yeah.
Kai'Sa being 3-0 right now.
You're talking
I
to
was
us
wi-
what happened.
Oh my god, so much happened I can't even remember. I wanted to say Kai'Sa, even though she was Xayah was 3-1, Kai'Sa still had same farm, same levels, same everything, and she just played that perfectly right now. She opted for the Rakan first, so so Rakan can kill Kaya, and yeah, and then what a hook by Thresh. Actually, we see a huge bounty go on Kaisa, and now Kaisa is fed, Warwick is fed. They have to bring 3 men for Warwick. That's the only way you can counter him.
Yeah, but 3 men was enough, and if I'm not mistaken, we did see a shutdown. No, there wasn't a shutdown. Another fight in the bot lane while Supportive did try to invade, but Ornn is there. He now ults. Rakan is in the backline out of the bush, but Sejuani gets picked off, and with a nice ultimate from Kaisa does secure the kill. They keep on chasing, and Thresh is looking to hook. Nice flash away from the charm. And they're under turret, but can they do anything more? No, it looks like it's gonna be just a pick, and it's a 1-for-0 for CBS.
But the kill going on Kaisa again. Kaisa is already 4-0. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, and do you think it was a good invade by Supportive? Yeah. Nice hook by Thresh, and it's barely enough to secure the kill, but Rakan is a slippery champion, so he gets out to safety, but does have to recall. We now see Sejuani in the top lane. Another fight brewing, and Sejuani misses her dash, and that gives Warwick so much help, but Kassadin is here as well. Now, will it be enough to secure the kill? And then barrier giving so much time, and there's so much healing. Warwick almost survived that, but no. 3 champions is indeed what it takes, and wow, I'm gonna be exhausted if the game goes on like this.
At the same time, we did see Kaisa get a very good pick on Saya, and Akri did push out and get a play, so they did respond evenly. CBS are 2K gold ahead, and they have a Drake in their hand. I do have to say that Warwick killing is insane. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, and the scoreline is 6v9, so it is in favor of CBS. Yeah, the bot lane really is struggling for the side of support diff, and there's been so much pressure going on to this top lane Warwick, who does seem to be able to soak it up, and then advantages indeed in the bot lane. You see Ornn looking to go down with his ultimate.
Yeah, CBS are playing this game very good.
You have played Warwick before, right?
Yep.
Would you say that he falls off late game?
Yes. It depends. If he's ultimately fed, he can hyper carry. But if he's like even, he's just gonna fall off. I know people get anti items, and he's just gonna be useless.
Yeah, well, there you have it for him. He's supposed to fall off indeed.
I have experienced me going like 3-0 with Warwick. I started roaming, I lost a lot of XP, and I was useless. I just couldn't do any more damage, and yeah.
You were really fighting a lot against this Warwick, but Warwick might have just overstepped. He did ult underneath the turn, but it wasn't enough because Fiora did not respect the heal coming in. A nice ultimate. They just go in on the backline with Ornn is free to just ult, and that did give a lot of space over to the side of CBS. Now great ultimate, but is it going to be enough to get away from Ahri? I don't think it is, and Ahri has a big...
Oh, he can finish! Oh my god, phew. I was getting...
She had a lot of trouble to
finish the kill, yeah.
The kill, but there we have Warwick roaming. Kassadin might just be dead. He is. There you have it. That's the power of the Warwick, just running around.
Yeah, and we see second Drake getting started. This is what I'm talking about. Warwick is here in the middle. Fear is 3 XP. That's so much better Pyro by other. But I do have to say, Pyro keeps picking very stupid, hate for no reason. If I will be fair, I will just play passively at the start.
Yeah, she's fighting a lot and she's really trying to win this game and win against this Warwick, but you can't fight Warwick. He's so far ahead and he's so strong, especially in a 1v1 skirmish. And it's a bit of a disrespect, yeah.
But that fight, huge fight, was very good from support. The engage was very good, but Orange just permanently feed them while Lipstick and Kaisa just delete them.
Yeah, it was a bit of a forced fight by supported, and it did look like they were overextended like they are now. They might engage with a nice Sejuani gank that they did not see coming, and its first kill goes over to supportive, and they clean up the fight with nice kills onto all three members. They each got a kill, nicely divided, and that was just CBS forcing and a really great counter engage by the side of by Tux tucking away in the bot lane.
I do have to say, I think that was more of a Rakan gameplay because he did lock up Kaisa really well. And yeah, Sejuani ended the kill. But I don't think 1k gold bounty is better from Sejuani, but at least they got the bounty. But yeah, that is a really good engage from Rakan. Very good first fight, and Sejuani also good engage.
Eco Spirit Dash.
Ari ulting away from Kassadin, who did just back. He did finish a lot of Aegis, so he's gonna be really strong in the late game. But there are also Horn items, so I have no clue who's gonna be strong. Also, just a quick mention, I love this. Nice engage by Rakan, but this is gonna be enough. No, it's just a bit of poke. Kaisa needs to back away.
You say you love the skin? Or
Synergy. Oof. One tried to gank Kassadin, but he just went in. He does have to flash away. And nothing more comes from it. It's a flash in the mid lane. And she just got blown up! I was watching, waiting for things to happen, but she just overextends a little bit, and that's enough for Kaisa to pull her off. Mid lane. Dewey is...
oh shit! I forgot to talk. Yeah.
This is first turn going over to CBS. Oh no, it's not first turn.
Still getting more gold than Kaisa. I do have to say, is the Blade of the Wind King good on Kaisa?
I do believe you get your second upgrade from it.
Oh, really? Ah, yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't play Kaisa.
By the way, we kind of missed it, but when all that bot lane pressure was going on, Warwick just solo secured the Herald. He does have Herald, and
Yeah.
see what he does with it. Sejuani ganking him out.
I feel like Warwick is going to want to look for a fight and maybe secure another tower, maybe two.
Yeah, and
So yeah, Fiora is starting to respect Warwick. That's very good by Fiora. Just farming into top.
Orin was on Vision. Vision has been cleared, and everyone is looking to have a big fight for this Drake. Warwick is in the mid lane as well. He puts down the Herald. It's just gonna be mid pressure for free, and it's exactly what they need. 5 seconds on break. And yeah, they can just start a trade.
I think it's a secret break because for the Canada, one of the key characters is gonna be high resource.
This one almost gets in the wave, but she just gets blown up instead. The Drake, not the wave. And yeah, that was really well played by CBS to just get vision control, get pressure in the mid lane, nice Herald play, and they only lose top lane turrets, but yeah, they also get the kill. They get mid turret, they get dragon, and they're set up for a nice, very early soul point.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't think even if Fiora would have come, they would have come to straight. So I love that Fiora stayed up and at least managed to get the tower for something.
Right, Horn tried to stun, but it wasn't enough. Nice open fire come, but there's so much damage from the Kai'Sa who just goes onto the Fiora to the leader. Now they keep on pushing forward their advantage, and it is enough to secure a second kill on the Kassadin. And with that, just 2 kills for 0, and they're looking to turn towards the Herald.
Yeah, CBS, it's complete. It's going very good for CBS. They're on a
Guys, it just blows up Xayah. Kai'Sa just blows up Xayah, yeah, and even secures the kill on Rakan because he had nowhere to go.
That's very thing played by Kai'Sa. As I was saying, this game is just playing in CBS 10. They show their dominance again.
Yeah, this is more of CBS that we're used to seeing as well.
Yeah, say first game was a wake-up call for them.
Yeah, and like there's nowhere to go. They just keep on placing all the slows, all the nice cleanse to get out of the stun because she was taking turtle damage. And yeah, Sejuani isn't gonna be the one who's gonna clear the waves easily. So
Their objective bounty Terra, so that's I'd like Fiora to go maybe split. At least try to punish CBS a little bit, maybe get off a bit of gold. But I don't think it's gonna be possible because every lane is fed.
every lane is fed, every lane is, and it's kind of like a 180 from what we saw last game.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that they do already have 3 Drakes, so we're gonna see a way earlier soul if they secure next Drake. And this Kai'Sa is so strong. Again, it's this last pick from the pick and ban phase that is turning out to be such an important pick.
Yeah, red side I'd say is very dominant right now. Very good. And usually teams save last pick for top laners. Because top lane is like the role that is, I'd say, more easily countered, you know?
Yeah, and
if top loses the game, it's like basically it's a 5v4.
I like Emperor's comment. The fact that CBS set up straight for this game. They decided to lift their chairs and straighten their backs. And yeah, especially Yasuo seems like he's hard carrying this game. He stepped up big time. I also think he is capable of doing more on Kai'Sa than on Ezreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're kinda
Straight.
glitching. You're kinda glitchy for me.
Am I? Am I for stream as well?
I don't know, but you like cut off from time to time.
That's weird. So we see Kai'Sa blowing up Xayah again. There's nowhere for her to go. And
Yeah, that's just insane damage. Like, Kai'Sa is very fed. They already had 3 items. and the Quicksilver, which is probably for 31 and Cam. Yeah, I love these. Love these.
That's a
Wait,
cleanse
I
and QSS. She might even go like she has Wits End, fully upgraded everything, 15 kills. If you can't catch this Kaisa, you're gonna have a bad time. And now they catch the Juan, just out there being collapsed on by 3 people, and yeah, that's the end of Sejuani, and it's gonna be a free goal point for us.
Yeah, Yam, CBS, showing dominance, which is used to. Yeah, maybe supportive did get a little bit cocky, because I don't think he'll got him on Rick Slanchi have played this champion before at least.
When I scouted them, I didn't see Fiora and Acastin.
Yeah, I
But-
don't know either, but I think they just picked Fiora to counter the Ornn, like I said, in dot phase, but that just shows that they didn't watch support their games, because Ornn in the jungle is not a surprise if you do follow more, as you see the players just blowing up, just 5-manning everywhere. They have so much speed, so much. That's a death ball coming in your face, and if you try to get out, Kaisa has the ultimate to follow up. Ornn has his Ornn Horn to catch people out, and yeah, there's just nothing left to do for supportive than to wait until the Nexus explodes. It seems like.
Yeah, at this point, it's game 3. Game 3, final game.
Yeah, good question. What changes do we like to see? I don't know if Kaisa was the problem. I think Kaisa can be countered with just playing a bit safe. Huge team fight. I can't call this out, but Team CBS does not die. They just tank everything and blow them off. Nothing more we
Yeah,
can say.
talking about Kai's I don't think it's really necessary, because with CBS ADC performing on every champion he plays. Ezreal game was actually very good from him as well. So I don't think it's a problem.
CBS secure the victory, and that brings the series to 1-1. And we have a
Let's
game
go.
3 indeed. Nice end of nice climax to this
Late finals.
really hyped up
Finals.
game, and exactly it almost feels like finals. So big victory secured by CBS to make this a tight game. And I'm just gonna change the score here, and with that we're off for a quick break again. See you guys in 5 minutes. I can't hear you, Sui. Wait.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Stewie, and everyone can hear you now, because we are
Underwater, man.
back. Now I can hear you. You just, Okay. We are ready. Supportive have decided to go back to the red side, and that will make for a really interesting third game that we're gonna see.
Yeah, we have seen a red side being 100% win rate this year, right?
That's a great prediction. And we're off into pick and bans. And what are
Huge impact on the per game.
well, apparently we were muted again. Like this. Yeah, this does do a lot of weird things sometimes.
So after all, they didn't hear me. That's good.
Yeah, they didn't hear you indeed. And yeah, let us know if it's better that we mute Stewie entirely or not. As we do see the Orn again and Caitlyn. Caitlyn is the change up. What do you want to see paired with it?
Look. Oh my god, look. Caitlyn looks is very annoying to play against.
Thank you, Emperor. You're the real MVP of the stream.
Heimer? Oh. That's a Heimer support. I love to see these picks. They're gonna be very, very pokey, so I want to see what TBS responds with. Maybe like they want to pick Ahri out from for the play Ahri as well. But seeing as it's Jinx and I think it's gonna be maybe Lulu, maybe Jinx with Yumi will be good. Maybe they do pick Yumi. We just have to wait and see.
So yeah.
Lulu! I said Lulu is ready. Yeah, Jinx with Lulu is very deadly, especially late game. If Jinx can just kite the team fight, it can be very hard for them.
Mine, I think, might be my fault.
No cure for fools.
Is
Yeah.
DPS banning the Yasuo again?
Okay, but Elise being picked up looks like they want to prioritize a more early advantage from the jungle side.
So I go.
And the Shen now being banned.
Shenban. I don't
Yeah.
think Shenban was good, but okay. I'd rather maybe a Warwick ban. Because Warwick was
Warwick,
better.
Warwick was already banned in the first round.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
They're scared of Warwick? Oh,
I think they just wanted to kill the flex. And
they pick Akri here. I think they pick Akri here. But if not, CBS are gonna pick it because we have seen both sides play Akri this series.
yeah, and then
Oh.
both were really good on the Ahri.
Yeah.
It's
They
a
had the option.
fizz! A fizz in the mid lane! That's been ages! I mean, does anyone know what this champion does still? Like, a fizz has been such a off-meta pick lately. So I'm happy to see it. It is against an Ahri probably, like that was a really good prediction by you against you. You've been on point with your predictions.
No, if I would be 18, I would put a bet on something, you know? Maybe Casper.
Yeah, you should. But I don't know. Apparently, he might have been buffed this patch. Maybe I should have read the patch notes better.
I don't feel like wow, Pantheon. Please don't pick Pantheon.
It is gonna be Pantheon. Pantheon top, probably.
I don't feel, yeah, it is gonna be Pantheon top because jungle it's not good right now. But I feel like Pantheon, no, Pantheon is good, but not as a blind pick. It's a Pantheon is easily countered, yeah, but Malphite especially. Yep, it is because Malphite with the W right now is very OP. Like he's good in some brothers. Especially I
Marcus
feel.
thinks that it's gonna be Ornn top lane, but knowing CBS and knowing that Insanity Wolf does really like this Ornn in the jungle, I do think it's gonna stay in the bot lane, in the jungle. But yeah, maybe I would have liked to see it the other way around as well. So I completely understand your prediction, Marcus. So, Stewie,
But I feel like
we see
Pantheon will
both
be good.
comps. We have all the information we need, except for, of course, summoners and stuff. Who do you think is gonna win the series? And
Man, it's a 50-50. I can't predict this, man.
yeah,
But
there's so much hanging on this game because it started off as a best of 3, but the winner of the split might be decided with this best of 1. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. I want to get in game faster. But
We have the spectator delay, of course.
boring. Yeah, but talking about split winners, I think if CBS wins this game, they're guaranteed to win the split. But
Yeah,
if support
both teams
win,
are almost certain about.
yeah, but at the end of the day, it's going to get decided by the win aggregate, right? Like on how many matches you won. And CBS have lost less match. No, wait. Let me find this. I'm gonna explain what I'm talking about. The win aggregate. You know when CBS lost their first game today. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Uh, but Supportive have lost a bit more games. You know, and at the end of the day, is the if the like it they both. Oh my god. If they both are 8-1, won't CBS win it? Because they have better win percentage? Or does that not work like that?
So I should know this because yeah,
A lot
kind
of
of
questions.
started the leak. I I don't want to say uh, this because I'm not sure if we've decided on it. If it's gonna be on aggregate score or on individual games.
Forget my last question then. It never
No,
happened.
but it was a really good question because indeed, like, what happens if one team wins this game, but then next week the other team wins and the like, let's say CBS takes this one, but next week they lose, but Supportive wins next game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Then
saying.
then yeah, then we have to figure out what happens then. But that's for next week. We will make sure to keep the server updated.
Let's just hope the whatever team wins now will win later this week, later next week, so we don't get any weird questions.
Yeah, and with that weird question, we're gonna go into game. Big game, big stakes, a lot on the line.
Don, the entire team's going to the interview.
Black screen.
Uh,
I'm having problems with OBS right now. And we're in game. No, stop doing this, please.
I'm in the game.
Ah, yeah, but something's wrong.
It's okay, no rushing.
There we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm in game as well. I'm at 30, 31, 32,
Hold on.
33, 34, 35,
30 seconds
36.
until
Yep.
minions
Yeah,
spawn.
yeah.
Yep.
So we see 4 people from supportive being blue, but I don't think anything is gonna happen. I see that these teams don't like to invade.
Yeah. A dancing Heimerdinger.
I got it!
Minions have spawned.
I'm stressed for these teams.
I
A
mean-
ghost on Yasuo. No clans on the AD carry means GG for CBS, because apparently that was what saved them last game. Okay. Both
Let's get
junglers
into it,
starting
man.
at the top lane. What else?
You asked me for my predictions. I want to hear your predictions before any action starts.
I really can't. It's Heimerdinger getting a push is gonna be a menace to deal with. I don't know how Fizz works. With Ornn, you do always have this death ball comp available, which is gonna put a lot of focus onto the late game.
Yeah.
Malphite also being a great fighter.
Yeah, at this point we do see basically the same as the last first game. Or no, Phantom Zone, okay. We do see basically first game, because CBS again going more of a late round, which seems the local combos better for late game. And Ornn too, meanwhile, supported again, speed, at least it's early game. So
Yeah,
let's see if they can snowball again.
Elise, but also Caitlyn, because if you fall up behind with Caitlyn, everyone knows that this is just a caster minion.
At least off.
Level 3 on Pantheon. Elise indeed there for a gank. Nice ignite, but it is not enough to secure the kill, and Elise gonna take the first blood, and that was a great
And it's a
buff.
A summoner
and
has
it's it's everyone.
A summoner has disconnected.
And it's a game pulse.
A summoner has
Oh,
reconnected.
what is this? Everyone DC'd from supportive.
It was a detox actually, because
If you look at the whole supportive team, just
and then
Yeah, but everyone is ready apparently. Everyone is back at the game, and we might see a bit of a
Hour activate.
delay. Yeah, here it is. A nice break. We're just gonna have to wait a bit. It's at 3:16 for me right now, and it's gonna start up in a second after we see this delay. There we have it. We're back into the game, and yeah, the Elise gank. She just cleared 2 camps, went straight into top lane, and it did pay off big time.
yeah, it was very good that Elise against the first skill, because Elise can snowball the game really hard. Against Ornn as well, I say Elise has better early game. So we'll see how it goes.
Fizz is getting poked down, but Elise is there, so he might be baiting for the Ari to go in. Does she take the bait? Elise coming out right now, but there's not much that is gonna be able to do. She is gonna walk into the river where the Ornn is waiting. On his bottom, but
Yeah, we see CBS having very good vision on for the both side. It's 2 wide,
so they have complete vision on Thugs.
yeah, and Ornn might try to steal the blue buff. He is walking in right now.
Yeah, he
don't
does
know
have
if he
amazing
can
vision.
He
Ah,
does
it's a fine
not
secured.
secure it.
Brilliant.
Ornn has nothing to do, he's just gonna die.
Smaller than the diagram.
And yeah, that's an early advantage for supportive. Hammerdinger is out of mana though. And already we're off to a really big start.
Yeah, supportive are 500 gold ahead, but that's nothing right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, they really need to snowball this out of control, and that's gonna go through the Elise, I suspect. But yeah, where do you want to see her go next?
I feel good maybe
About another top, because Pantheon is pushing in the Malphite.
Yeah, we see Fizz roaming as well, securing some vision. She
Yeah.
does walk on a ward right now, and Ornn is
For Ornn, it's basically impossible to do anything right now because Pantheon is playing very aggressive and Fizz is just ungankable. The only good gank is the bot, but it seems like Jinx is pushing in right now too. Ornn is just power farming.
see Fizz getting shoved in, but this Lulu Jinx is really pushing the Heimerdinger with Caitlyn underneath their tower, and that's not what you want as a bot lane of supportive. They're low on mana, and they can't seem to find a good timing to recall. Malphite and Pantheon are trading really hard.
That's what I'm saying, Malphite does have very huge damage on his W, but at the same time he tanks most of the Pantheon's damage, so it's a very good pick.
And we're engaged onto the Malphite, but he is out of mana now, so he can't really do much. And in the meantime, we do see Elise sitting in a bush, waiting for something to happen. She does find Ornn. Ornn gets the knock-up. Elise trying to get to safety while Ari was coming over, but yeah, she'll just head back. Nothing really happening, but this bot lane of CBS is pushing really hard and getting the advantage down, and
Yeah.
doesn't seem like supportive can do much.
At the draft, I thought this Heimerdinger Caitlyn will be unplayable again. To cheat the smoke from Jinx is just too much. But we do see Elise around bot side.
Yeah, but she can't really do much. Oh, nice shield consumption to block the 2 damage.
Team double kill.
More ult from Jinx just kills both champions. That was out of nowhere, but it was expected. Like, they were so low and just staying underneath that tower. It was a bit disrespectful, and they walk a bit too close, and that's a perfect timing for a Jinx ult.
Play of the game, I have to say. Play of this.
Yeah, that was play of the game.
At the moment. Very good deal by Jinx and to get her ahead early, which is so good for her. Let's see what she buys. Oh, she already has a mythic. Jinx already.
8 minutes. That's really strong. And
Yeah, Jinx. We do have to. At this moment, it looks like the performance of the series has to go to Yasuo. He's playing very good. Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
I did use her ultimate. This is still up, and it does look like Yasuo Pantheon keeps on going for these trades. Now we see the Fizz ultimate, but the flash away takes Ari to safety. Yasuo Pantheon keeps going for these trades, but he loses out on them. He did have to flash as well.
Yasuo? You're a
No.
decent player.
No, I said Yasuo, but then I changed it to... no, I mean Pantheon, so I was talking about Pantheon.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good judge anyways from the ulti, because if he hit the ulti, Pantheon was dead.
Ultimate on the middle! Gets a nice ultimate by Pantheon as well. Like, that might have been a bit overkill, but disengaged by the Lulu at the same time the Ornn ult came in. That was crazy timing.
That was such a nasty play. Actually, also a very good ulti by Lulu. They knocked both of them and they couldn't rush in time. Even with Caitlyn's flash, he still died. Nah, but that was a very good, and at the same time, Pantheon doesn't lose that much. He lost maybe a wave, but Jinx now is 3-0. Like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't really have to be there, I think, because Caitlyn and Hunting was gonna get blown up by this amazing engagement. But
oh my god! Oh my god!
the
Yeah,
Jinx
but,
is running away with it, and it's the second game we see Yasuo being such a strong champion.
Talking about Pantheon not being there, I feel like Pantheon has no reason to just stay in lane and what to do. Okay. I'm just gonna back off. I feel like Pantheon isn't really champion that wants to play for late. That in late game it becomes more useless, you know?
Yeah, I know. I was just saying that it's been such a strong performance that it almost seemed like it didn't have to be there. But this is Jinx, man. Jinx is a
game.
scaling champion. Like, I don't know how they will be able to deal with it. Coming bot lane and just running
And Elise is there too. So it's all Malphite.
Malphite does secure the kill. Lulu barely surviving with a nice E, but the shield protects her again. Elise killed by minions and the red buff. And now Ari is here as well. And that's Lulu surviving on 1 HP 3 times, and great roam by the Malphite, but he does lose a lot of plays on the top lane. And eventually, like, this looks like a really rough game for supporters to play out now.
CBS just playing a perfect game at the moment. Yeah, Malphite roam was good until Alul survived, which basically wanted to be. But yeah, Malphite did get the bounty on Jinx, and Jinx was taken out of the fight. But at the same time, Pantheon did get by a plate and some waves. So yeah, CBS just man, hey.
Yeah, it's really well played. As soon as Ornn ult is up, he just comes bot, and supportive isn't really respecting it either. So every time that they step up a bit too far, they just get blown up. And yeah, a good point that Fizz did have his TP up, but I don't think he could do much since it's not been 14 minutes yet. They do have Herald, which has been placed now. I didn't see it go down.
Yeah. Man, at this point, Jinx is kind of overstepping for no reason.
So the Herald does get dropped in the mid lane, and it will...
But it's a bit late, place already dropped.
Wow. So, Malphite secured the shutdown. I don't know if that's the champion you want to shut down.
Yeah, especially because he's not going easy. He's going to tank.
Another Ornn bot. A nice TP by Fizz this time. Is it Fizz? Ah, no, it's Malphite. But, I mean,
Based off a TP.
he just protects his bot lane, I guess. But Pantheon might just secure the top lane turn now.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, I love how CBS are set up for late game because Jinx is fed, Ornn is fed, they already have a Drake in their hand. It's very good now. Supportive are looking to contest this Drake, but we see Pantheon already roaming back to
Because
God.
overstepping and just gets blown up by the Ornn, and it's gonna be a Fizz de-engage, but the ultimate is on the Ornn, not the target you want to hit. And yeah, that's just a 1-for-0. Heimerdinger stepping out a bit too far forward without vision. And yeah, he just gets taken out. That will be a second break for the side of CBS.
Yep, that's very good for them. That's very good for them. They just, they play early very well, even though their pistol isn't come. So you'll have to see this because their first game didn't go like they wanted to.
They kind of gave support div a bit of hope, you know.
That's just a bit old, but okay. But support did play good first game. That's true.
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with this point from the first game. They baited out the
Fiora, yeah.
And then the first one game they baited it out, and then the second game they just kept on forcing the bot lane, and supportive not respecting. They just kept on blowing it up with a nice horn. It's been a menace, to say the least. And yeah, it works. We've seen it work here a couple of weeks in a row now.
I think support wants to take a breather right now and just try to farm up. Maybe Caitlyn can do something like game.
The thing with Fizz and Malphite, Fizz and Malphite is you are never safe though. Like, if you step up a bit too far. Heimerdinger ult, Heimerdinger damage, Malphite ult, Fizz ult. You do get blown up. But we've seen CBS take this really well, and just with that ball comp, just group up and force any fight you want to pick. They've been doing that really well. Are you okay, Spring? Oh, what's your flash away? Is not enough to survive on 1 HP again?
Smaller than the diagram.
Yes, probably around 50 HP that she survived with. Really forward.
The smell of science.
This ultimate doesn't hit. Clearly silent. Elise, he's knocked up. We'll get away. But yeah, that's a lot of fighting for no reason actually. I don't think that anyone got a real advantage out of that fight. And I'll be back. Yes, there we are.
Sorry about that. Something with your microphone, I guess, today. Yeah.
It happens.
Very good. I don't understand why CBS ain't going for the Herald. They are just arming at the moment, which is not good. They have 3 objectives, but yeah, they're strong away.
Yeah, they do have Gideon pushing in the bot lane.
Yeah,
On his way, and he does have his ultimate. He might just get called out again, but no one is actually moving. Although we do have Pantheon, so Pantheon ultimate. Is it gonna be necessary? No! Or just kills it.
That's a silly champion, man. How can a tank want it? But I do want to say, what is this interesting build from Ornn? Rocket. Really?
Smaller than the diagram.
Yeah. Support item. Trying to be as helpful as you can.
Yeah, that's... I do have to say, at first I thought it was a topic, but Ornn is actually really influencing the games. Yeah, that surprised me. Oh man. Hello?
Yeah, hello, I'm listening.
Why are you silent, man? Don't do it like this.
No, I'm flabbergasted. I have no clue what
Yeah, it's really looking like...
can do.
Yeah, he's really looking like CBS dominating the game. Get off, but of course. Deleting the Drake. The Drake.
From outside, I couldn't do the backline. He does survive for a long time, and this can follow up, but there is not enough damage on the side of CBS. Now Ari gets to go into the backline, and James gets to open up, and with her passive, she just keeps on following, and she keeps on running with Lulu in the back as well. At least can blow up this nice flash to get to safety, but can she actually do anything more? She is 1 HP. She does get a shutdown on the Jinx with a nice overextension actually. That's a nice overextension of course, but the Jinx overextending and disrespecting the Ari, the Elise being the only champion that actually can do the damage, and wow.
Oh, that was a really good fight from the project, but what they wanted, they got the Drake, which was very surprisingly that CBS didn't want it, even though they had 2 days already. If they would have gotten the Drake, it would be so fine.
But
Yeah,
yeah, at the end of the day, Jinx disrespected Elite, and Elite got the bounty, which is very good for her.
yeah, she also
That's
got the kill on the Ari first.
Yeah.
So really well played by Elise. And this does put a lot of gold back into the pocket of she is supportive. Even puts the
Yeah.
Elise ahead of the Ornn, as you can see. She's 1k ahead of Ornn, who's 4-0 and 7.
Yeah, that's how do you see the goal difference?
If you press X, you can see the gold.
Okay, now I can talk more. Nice.
Yeah, nah, that was very good for Elise, especially because she is the main champion that can one-shot the Jinx with speed, of course. So yeah, it's going to be something big possible to hope for.
Nice getaway by Elise. Was pretty close and dangerous, playing into the face of this really strong Ornn pick. Ornn has now picked up a nice vow as well.
I do have to say, we see this very huge gold lead. Not good, but it's here the gold lead for CBS. Because if you think about it, it's only Jinx.
Also, a gold by Ornn got whips. Also, does get the kill onto the Caitlyn.
It's solo.
He's alone, does get away, and Jinx gets to open up. Just getting ultimate speed by the Lulu and her passive.
I mean,
And that's
they
the
didn't.
force.
Jinx probably didn't want to didn't do the damage she wanted to do, but this combo really proved of what.
Has been destroyed.
While you were talking, we did see them trying to catch Lipstick, but
Yeah, my bad about that. I was
pushing
off.
up, and then no noticed them. It wasn't necessary, I think, because that was just weird.
Yeah, Baron.
Where'd she go? Where's the backup? And she just gets
Very well done by CBS. They're just closing the game out, not letting the supporter do anything about it.
Caitlyn trying to do some damage or stopping back, but she just gets taken out. And yeah, what can supportive do now?
I'd say it's close to being GG, because ABC and support, like, they're out of the game already. They're 5k gold behind, it's impossible. Really, the only one who can carry is Elise, but he can't 5v1. Because at the same time, one is Red Panther is also kind of strong. Like, I'd say.
I just want to point out that the kill score at the moment is 420.
Yeah,
get it.
that's actually dominant.
420. Yeah. No, okay.
What? You're making some silly jokes in finals. It's not like you're a band. You say a TP.
TP to.
Robin.
Yeah.
Remember what?
Remember what I was talking about you during a post game about the client? That happened.
Oh, okay. Well,
That stays between us though.
CBS.
We do see CBS getting the third break.
Exactly.
As they're looking to push him in.
And what can Sporting do? What can they do? They
can,
might not even have the wave clear to clear this.
They can break for a miracle.
The only thing that can happen now is CBS instead of throwing 3 team fights in a row, maybe getting shutdowns onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn who's 0 and 8, getting caught out so many times, sadly. But because of this great Ornn pick, Malphite is a big boy, but what can you do? Pantheon just in the face, taking away the turns.
Like ABS, yeah, they're closing the game off. The only way Sportif wins this if nothing, they can't win this. Let's be honest. CBS are doing such a good job these two games to close out the game perfectly. They're not giving Sportif any like openings.
Yes, 0, 6, 0, and 10 on this one, and I must say, like, one unsung hero so far, as we see should be thrown out onto the Heineken, who just gets immediately blown up, a nice combo onto the fish, who's now been deleted, and
They play that game.
and it's again this deathball combo of Orn tanking the turret shots now. They can just keep forcing push. And now it's another straight in, but it's the last breath of hope. And with that, CBS will secure their second victory of this series, best of 3, and they will also probably secure their 8th victory in the Sunday Cup, and with that there's a gigantic chance that they will end up the victors of the Sunday Cup with this win on the back of the Orn Lulu, and wow, what a nice game we've seen.
What a game.
Congratulations to CBS, and both Supportive and CBS played really well these games, and yeah, we will
And,
go for a 2-minute
are
break
the-
first before we go into the post-game interviews.
We now live.
And welcome back, everyone. Wow, what an amazing series we've seen. And we are here with the entire team of CBS. Welcome, CBS.
Hello,
Thank you.
pleasure to be
Hello.
here.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It was a bit dicey after game one.
Yeah. What happened in that game one? Maybe Lipsy, you can take this one.
Well, okay, so game one, we wanted to pick something for our top laner that wasn't just like, oh, ego, you know, you'll win, just pick whatever. So we decided to play for the team, but it didn't really end up going well, and then there was like a failed gank or something. And then their top lane just snowballed from there. Like it was mostly top lane and also the jungler. The rest of the map was not really part of that. I think it was really just like those two destroying us. And at a certain point, there was no damage to be done in the team fights.
Yeah. Game one was certainly a bit of a question mark on your side, but also really well played by Support Div. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think about letting the Ornn through, Akka?
Letting the orange through? They were the ones who let the orange through.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I applaud their confidence. While Orange Jungle might not have the healthiest early clear, I feel like it's just a really effective pick to just steamroll enemies that are out of position with. Especially if you start rushing CDR, like you might have seen me rushing Ionian Boots just to get my ult faster off cooldown.
Yeah, it was indeed very fast off cooldown, and I think the bot lane of Supportive will have felt it the second game especially. Now, after the first game, you picked it up again as a team, and I think we can confidently say that the MVP of this series will have to go to Yasuo.
No,
Yasuo.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Felt, how was it? Did you feel like you had to step up this game?
So going into game one, we just expected them to pick Saya, and well, possibly the Rakan, because I don't know, they had priority in it for some reason. So we thought about going S for Yumi because both of those champions counter Saya Rakan thematically, but they don't really pressure in lane. So after sort of laning against them in game one with just thematic counters, and seeing what happened in top sides in game one, we decided to go game two with a little bit more of a risky strategy where we just chose violence. We're like, okay, we have to do something proactively. We can't just thematically counter them. We actually have to get kills and snowballs. So we tried to that instead, and that worked pretty well.
All else fails, choose violence.
Early game was a bit volatile though. That could have gone either way possibly. But yeah, then the snowball just came in. I got caught off guard like once when Sejuani came from like our Gromp side. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening right now? But we managed to survive that. So yeah, we just chose violence in game two, and in game three we wanted to repeat the same thing, thinking they were just going to pick Zaya again, but then they picked Caitlyn Heimer. So we ended up not going for all in because it's kind of hard to play hook champion to Heimer turrets because of the they are a shield for hook champs. And they had range, so we just went like, okay, let's just try to play range ourselves and just try to survive lane. I felt like lane was going better than it should have, considering it was double like heavy range poke champs versus Jinx, who has range issues early game and can't really trade. But I was mostly concerned about how having to deal with Malphite ult later in the game, to be honest.
Well, luckily you snowballed away before you had to worry about it. Rabbit, I want to talk about one specific moment in this in this last game of the series. Your Lulu ultimate, Flash ultimate, your
Oh,
what's
the
it
bot
called?
lane one.
Yeah. The one where you took your inner Hylissang out and did you like call it out? Was it something that you
No.
saw in the moment? Because everyone seemed on the same page.
I saw it in the moment because we were going in. And I was like, I don't want to risk them. I think they both had flashes up, I believe, at the time, or one of them did, and I didn't want to risk them being able to flash away. So I just flash ult myself, gets the knockup, basically guarantees Ornn ultimate, and then Pantheon ult just comes in on top as well.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was really well played as a team all together. Now we do have to talk about this first game with the top laner, and then of course the Warwick pick. Um, so, is it? Are you used to playing Warwick, Saiful?
Yeah, I usually play Warwick because I found the champion fun. It's super cheesy. Like he can survive any duelist there is. And they were like, "Yeah, what is a good pick against Fiora? Like you have to win this lane." I was like, "Just pick me Warwick," and yeah, you saw what happened in top lane.
Yeah, just pick me Warwick, chill, all
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it was like Shen didn't work out as we thought it would, so we was like, okay, let me just ego pick this time and go for it. And I kind of got camped, but I killed both of them like one time and like two times almost also. But I fully countered the Fiora. Like that was my like initial intention there.
Yeah, well, you did well, and it was a nice pivot. I do think they might have seen the Ornn flex coming, but
Actually, they did.
they weren't prepared for it. Yeah, that was
No.
In the
bit
second
of a
game, they
question
started
mark.
was about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. But okay, but what happened in the Shen game, Saifo?
The Shen game, it was a fucking a gank that was a miscommunication. We're like, are we going to go in? He has
was
ulti, should we do it?
It was basically a gank that might have still gone wrong for us, but the Mordekaiser got a bit of, I wouldn't say luck, but there were things like flashing right after you get hit by the Mordekaiser Q, or popping your W right before you get Mordekaiser realm warped, so that actually didn't give the Shen enough time to survive the Death Realm, and
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you just got outplayed, actually.
Yeah, I got offplayed.
Support Dev actually played. I will say, I think Support Dev actually played really well. Their top side in particular, we'll have to give a shout out to.
Yeah, same here. The Mordekaiser was really good, I would say. At least as Mordekaiser, but the rest of the games were
I will say nothing.
more
Yeah.
passive, I guess.
More
He
passive
was
is a
more.
great way to say it.
Yeah.
So Zed,
Yeah.
how did it feel to be part of a team that carries you throughout this entire split?
He played a series,
Yeah,
so
I played a series.
Yeah, TMP.
It wasn't streamed, but I went 20-0 on Kassadin, so.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, sure, but it wasn't streamed, right?
Yeah, well, you'll see next week, all right?
Oh, okay. So, but Zed, you've been watching these games from the sideline, I imagine.
Yeah.
What would you say to your team that you want to shout out in particular?
Unsung hero, Aka. His jungling is always consistent. He's always there when you need him. If you call for help, he'll be there. He has some really nice ganks. He knows, like he's just
unless you're Lipsy, then
unless
he's not
you're
gonna be
Lipsy,
there.
but that's more of a Lipsy problem than an Aka.
I was about to say, eh?
Aka's always there except when you're me.
Yeah. No, Aka's great, man. And obviously his stealth, yeah.
Well,
and everyone on the team has their own little quirks that make us what we are, I guess. So.
That make us hate each other. Nah.
The most dysfunctional freaking team in the Sunday Cup, and somehow we won.
Well,
We are dysfunctional.
again, congratulations that you've won. Congratulations with probably winning the split as well. First victors of the Sunday Cup split. How does it feel, Lipsy?
As captain of this team, I gotta say, yeah, it feels pretty good because, like, I called in my friends because my team fell apart, and I didn't really expect too much. I didn't even expect them to want to join, but surprisingly, all of them were down to play. And yeah, I'm very happy for all the games we played because, if I'm being honest, I was still nervous most of the games.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you all for playing. I want to thank you all for coming in as well. I hope you had a lot of fun. I'm gonna congratulate you one last time. And Stewie, is there something you want to add to this interview?
I was waiting for this moment for 10 minutes.
He said he had a lot of questions for us.
Okay. Well, you can ask the questions, and I will
One
quickly
question.
go to the.
One question. Why the Fiora pick third game? I mean, Pantheon pick third game.
Well, they
Blind.
said go something AD. We need AD. And I was like, sure, I can go Pantheon. That is my best ego pick in top lane because they banned my Warwick, and I also had to ban my own Yone. So we had to ban the Yone in order so to them not to pick the Yone. So I banned my own Yone, and they banned the Warwick. So I was like, okay, just ego pick me Pantheon, I guess.
I actually thought it was like trolling picking Pantheon blindly because can't you like get easily countered?
So, if I can just quickly answer that, basically in top lane we have like a very coin flippy style of early game, where it will either go very badly or very well,
That's a
and
very
we
nice
just
way to put it.
and so we just wanted to like have as much odds as possible. Like we didn't care about how it fit in the comp. We just wanted to make sure he had like an early game that wasn't unfavorable, so to speak. So we just let him pick Pantheon or just whatever he needed, as long as it was an AD champion.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
Also, funny thing, we were actually considering swapping Ornn into top and Pantheon to jungle because our top laner and jungler both play those champions.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I called it in chat, and I got rudely what's it called?
Proven
Rudely
wrong.
denied.
But
Well,
to be fair,
tell whoever denied you that they were wrong. We were considering it.
to be fair, Aka is the better own than me, and his
And the Pantheon.
ganks. Ah,
And a Warwick.
debatable. Fuck.
And Darius.
I don't
Nope.
play Darius.
Yeah, it was mostly just honestly an ego pick.
Okay. Well.
Playing for the team didn't work in game one, so we just said ego.
Yeah.
Got it.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to shout out before we close this interview off?
I have
Well,
one
I would
thing.
say, yeah, Lips can go first.
One thing. They were support diff, and we were ADC diff, I guess.
No.
I do want to congratulate them. Well, I want to call them something else. How their top laner actually tried to move out to try and secure early dragons. Most of the time, top laners just sit on their little isle and expect the rest of the team to handle that. But for instance, in game one, Mordekaiser coming down for the second Drake actually gave them that pressure they needed to contest it.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
really nice
wanted to,
words.
yeah, I want to say GG to the first team to ever beat us in one game, and they kind of scared us. So that's something we've never felt before the entire series. So really, good job, enemy team.
Yeah. Well. Wow. Well, nice words for the enemies. With that, I will thank you all for coming, and yeah. GG.
Thank you for having us. GG.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Hey, everyone's
Ah.
leaving.
Yes.
Oh, they weren't
Hey, man, what are you still doing here? Get out.
Okay.
No. Robin, do we
yeah,
have an interview from Supportive? Or
I am checking for an interview of Supportive, and yeah, it's you're very welcome to stay as well.
I'll see you guys. I'm getting out.
Bye.
oh, you're still here?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna have Supportive. Doesn't look like we're gonna have an interview right now, and but yeah, maybe it's been well. It's been nice. I think everyone needs to cool down a bit from these very entertaining games, and I think it's time to call it a day. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Stewie, for coming on as a caster. You did well today, and have a great evening.
Yeah. See you guys.